Wouldn't you know it, this giant, beautiful buck showed up. And if the guys were in this stand, this buck is going to breed this doe right now. So fingers crossed, something good could happen. Woo! Let's make a new dream. Hey guys, Kapper here. Welcome back. Today we're going to go over day 1 of the hunt and day 2, which is where we're at right now. We're halfway through it. Don't have a buck on the ground yet, but we had a few setbacks. I'm going to share all that with you, and the bucks are rolling in on camera, and I'm going to talk a little strategy on deciding when to hunt and when not to hunt. So that's all today's episode. Let's get into it. Let's get out in the field and see what's going on. And if by the time I finish editing this, if I hear a shot, maybe we'll have something different, but we'll see come tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Okay, here we go. Opening morning. Me, myself, I'm not a morning hunter, but that also has to do with a lot of land management. As you're going to see come day 2 morning, we're going to make an audible call and change things. But the boys wanted to get out opening morning, first thing in the morning. And one of the reasons I don't like hunting mornings is the risk to reward. I'll get into that here in just a few minutes, but to me, the risk to reward is sometimes too great on boogering up your good stands. Okay, opening morning, Chance hunted this brand new food plot. He did not see this beautiful buck. He only saw 2 does at sunup, and he saw a whole gaggle of turkeys right here. You could see it exactly yesterday morning. And that was it. And Gary hunted in my briar patch plot, and he didn't see anything except for a forkhorn that kind of hung around. Problem was, we had a full moon the night before, and it totally buggered up the deer's activity. So the guys were pretty frustrated, and I don't blame them, you know. I mean, to give them a little more confidence, we went over the recent trail cam videos to show them what's been in these plots every night. I'll give you a quick look at them, and then we moved on to the evening hunt last night. Okay, so I'm watching my cameras, and the guys are out. You know, we played the wind, and so it's kind of hard to describe, but on my driveway plot that nobody's hunting, it's like the most public spot, and of course a big buck just shows up there. So I think it's the big 9. So just on a quick side note, if the guys were in this stand, this buck is going to breed this doe right now. Of course, the camera's going to miss the money shot, but as you're going to see in this sequence, he just bred her right here. So, and this is like right next to our driveway, like right in the front of our farm. But that's how hunting goes, you know. It was a super slow night, so let's continue on. So he's on. He just came out there late tonight because the moon was out all night, so it's got him all messed up. Not just me. I checked with Phil. Phil's been all day on his food plots, and not one deer has come out. That's extremely rare. Anyways, the big 9, I think. So he goes kind of to the north here, and he's either going to probably go to the bottom plot, which might take it till dark, or he's going to cut across up to where Gary's sitting in the briar plot. I'm hopeful for that. That would be wonderful. I'd love for Gary to get an eye on him and a beat on him. So fingers crossed. We've got about 50 minutes, maybe an hour left of shooting time. It's been really, really slow because of the weather changes and stuff. So, wow, let's see what happens. Good luck, Gary. I hope he pops out by you. Oh, and Chance at the same time. Chance has a buck grunting in the woods on his blind. So far, nothing's popped out yet. So fingers crossed. Something good could happen. Woo! Let's make a new dream. And the evening hunt was just as miserable. If I remember, I think they might have both got skunked and not seen anything, which is like a first on this farm, you know, as far as the camera intel goes. But then again, like I said, the moon really jacked up the evening hunt. But here, let's look at some other stands yesterday evening where we didn't hunt for some amazing trail cam footage of what did happen, even though it was super slow. So that's going to wrap up day one. So in making the decision for day two for the morning, collectively, kind of with my lead, we decided we're going to sit out the morning. The problem with the morning is you got deer in your food plots, at 4:35 a.m. And if you're going and getting your guys set up, with most of the activity happening in the evening, to me, it's more valuable to keep the low pressure on, the low or no pressure as far as the deer know, than taking a risk of going in the morning. And of course, wouldn't you know it, this giant, beautiful buck showed up in one of the stands. But here's the thing. I don't think either of you guys would have picked this stand. This is what I call the driveway plot. It's an accidental stand location, but the food plot turned out good, and so look at this Godzilla buck that checked it out in the morning. But overall, I stand by the decision because the cameras were dead. A few deer moved, not many at all. So now we're on to the evening hunt for day number 2. So stay tuned and good luck to all you deer hunters out there. Thanks a lot.